Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just give me a second here while we fire out some links across various channels and then we'll have a catch up, shall we? Hope everyone's okay. Hope everyone's had a good week. Let's pin the giveaway in the live chat tonight as well. There's not been that many entrants this month, so let's see if we can bag a few more of you. Alright, and then we'll pin that. Hello everyone, Zerf, Doggo, Tiago, Tony, Lands, Eggsy, Star Wars Dude, Jane, Star Girly, Aaron, DJ, Ruther, Lauren and Spice Cat, welcome to the stream guys, how are you all? How is everyone's week been? I've definitely not just woken up from a nap, so a little bit rushed to get the stream set up. Yeah, did not set an alarm. Absolute rookie mistake. But either way, we made it on time, just about. Just about. Yeah, look how cute and busy Minot Square is these days. Yeah, I pointed this out last episode. Whole bunch of public transport people moving around. Really nice. Really nice. Hey Karina, music guy, welcome to the stream guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's knock our day night cycle off and have a little chat about what we're going to do today. Overslept egg, very much sneaky, very much overslept egg indeed. Okay, so we're going to start with this main street here I think today. Let's see what we can do here. This needs decorating, this also needs tidying up. This was a little bit of testing with Bad Peanuts parking lot assets that didn't work. A shout out to Brassack if he's in the stream. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on. We've got some houses here, which some natural repeated spice has generated. I do like this. This is very wintry. This is very winter lodge, isn't it? Very Switzerland. This one with the little white wooden balconies out front. Maybe we can get a repeated pattern of these going. See what happens. Hey Ayan, welcome to the stream, buddy. Okay, these look like university assets. Your university content creator ones anyway. What's their depth? Are they 4x3? Can't really tell. No, they're 2x2. Interesting. A neglected size. 2x2. Let's see if we can find these. These ones, right? Okay. Possible instantaneous repeated spice discovery. 3 minutes and 46 seconds into the stream. So maybe we can stagger these. If we went for 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what we think of these. Natural repeated spice, one for the glossary. It is, isn't it, Lance? It is. Love those houses. Me too, DJ. Me too. Hey, if you can, Dave, welcome to the stream. Okay. Not bad. You like the greenhouse too, this one here? Yeah. Yeah, this one's nice. It's got some more mansion villa vibes about it, hasn't it? Let's have a little chat, or discussion if you will, about how we're gonna bring a pattern of these onto this street. What's behind them at the minute? It's just regular vanilla dirt path, isn't it? I don't think I hate that. Or maybe we go for specific gardens. We come in with forestry fence maybe. And then box each one of them in, maybe a little deeper than that perhaps. Something like that. They're not completely flush when you place them next to each other and they have windows on the side. Yeah, that's true. That's a good observation. You will just stare straight into your neighbour's window. Okay, so with that in mind then, let's possibly bring them with 2 tiles in between. Or 3. And then go for pathways behind. If we box them in solidly with forestry fence and then come off of the grid and road length as well. Doesn't even need the path, to be fair. The path's just being too spicy. Is that sensible? And then a possible delicate amount of Noverian tree palette in between. Not, that's maybe even too much by itself. Perhaps some tragic bushes. A couple of little green trees as well, maybe. Okay. Maybe something like that down the street. Okay. Great work on your random videos and 5B1C egg. When did the stream start? Thank you, Aris. The stream started 6 minutes ago, dude. Welcome to the stream, mate. Okay, I'm seeing some shouts for Snowman props within the chat. We do have access to Snowman. Okay. Random Snowman. Get a little shovel spice here as well. What is it? It's a broom, it's not a shovel. Okay, perhaps a meeting of the Council of 13. Alright. Okay. Yeah, okay, we can maybe get involved with something like this today. I think I'm happy with this palette though. That has to be the thumbnail of the episode. What, that one right there? Should we get a screenshot? Actually, can we get a part life table in here as well? Let's throw a part life table in. This one. There we go. There we go. Alright. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, alright. We could do some of this then. That's gonna be okay. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Spice Cat with a $4.99 US super chat. Do a little house fence, house spice as well. No need for dead space in between. Okay. So just house immediately after the fence. If we go for that 2x2 again. Not within props, of course. That would be a bad time. So like that. This is what we're talking about, Spice Cat. Thank you for the super chat as well, mate. And then Java Stat with a $20 Canadian super chat. Noveria's looking so good. Thank you so much, Java. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that, mate. Thank you for the support, guys. Very generous. Yeah, I think I'm on board with Spice Cat for the first time since we've known each other. With that, there's a little bit of distance between the fence and the house there. Okay. Cool. Let's bro, I'm joking, Spice Cat. I'm joking, mate. He's like, what? Okay, let's come back onto the real then. Got 62 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're all okay. Had a wonderful week. Okay, let's how far do we have to go? Let's just do it all in one go. That's gonna make my life easier, isn't it? And then just because my off-center disorder doesn't like this, I will just zone them up. Totally unnecessary, but I like to see the green. There we go. I like that, very American suburbia. It is, isn't it? It certainly is. Oh, perfect. Yes, please. It's going to stop right at the edge of the square as well. I feel like perhaps the road... Oh, dear. Perhaps the road needs to be a little fancier now. Why don't we try grass verge, which looks exactly the same. Let's go for the trees then. Something like that. Trees or no? Unsure. Let's possibly lob down some snowpark assets as well, whilst I remember that they actually exist. That's enormous, not that one. That's a little snowman park. Can we bring maybe a dirt road? I don't really want them up against the arterial. We can make some green belt stuff, perhaps, here. Alright, no traffic lights though. Let's take that away. Let's take these off. Okay, depends on how many other trees you plan to use in this area, that's very true. Of course, we don't want to be getting too tree spicy. We can fit one of these in. Can we get one of those in as well? Yes, we can. Okay, maybe some double-sided snowpark assets with fencing's fairly pointless. As is pathways, I realise I'm kind of contradicting my initial point there, but of course it's time to start eating into the Noverian node count. For those that are interested, Eggsy did a final node count up once Palaven finished. And I think Eggsy is here, isn't he? Yeah, he's there. What was it, Eggsy? About 136,000 path nodes in Palaven by the end. Which is insane. That is so many pathways. I didn't think it'd be that much. That's just that's ridiculous. Okay, and then what do we want to do with the side? Maybe we can complement the tram depot with some delicate squares of commercial zoning. Get some pathways reaching through here as well. Start to introduce some green belt into the area. How many fence nodes? It's in the Palaven channel on the Discord. Let me see if I can scroll up for a hot minute here and find it. Yeah, here it is. Let me drag it onto the stream for a quick second. So for those that are interested, this right here was the final stats over the nodes that we used in Palaven. So where's the path one? Yeah, path units, 136,000. Where was the other one? Citizens, districts, events. Came up to 31,000 net nodes. 242,000 trees. Wow. Yeah, which was well off the limit. We're at 1.5 million. Although I think we had the limited trees mod though. But yeah, that was crazy. We had a lot of pathways in Palaven. An absolute ton of them. It's all worth it in the end though, right? Let's see if we can maybe drop in a little park action here. I want to start getting into some of the amusement park stuff as well. I don't know where I'm putting the amusement park yet. I want to start placing some of the other assets so we're not just constantly using park, well, city park stuff here anyway. Okay, let's get some tile spice aligned with the edge of our cafe. Hey there, finally catching a live. Hey Jow, welcome to the stream, mate. Thank you for showing up. We won't go totally flush with these here. Don't want to get too close to that other pavement. Of course, some classic park cafe. Farm fence. And Park Life Tile Spice. We'll help decorate our green belt here as well. How does heavily repeated bush spice perform in the snow? I'm gonna guess it's pretty terrible, but we'll find out anyway. Yeah, this should be okay actually. Alright, let's take a few gentle curves of horrific looking bushes. Irradiated bushes, they look like they're out of Fallout or something. Okay. Let's border these off against our road and see what we can do with this. And then maybe introduce a second pathway through here as well, to come into the grid. Very briefly, there we go. Of course, I've not hit set to default, have I? Nope. Wonderful. Okay. I think perhaps some cluster of smaller green tree. Got 95 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. I never looked on the workshop, surprisingly, doing something, or not doing something that I said I would. For colourful trees, I do need to check. Let's get some streetlights in here as well. And a couple of bins. Boom, boom. Are all of these just white? Yes, of course they are. What else? God forbid any colour be present in a snow map. How are we thinking about the nighttime view here? Yeah, we need to place some streetlights along this little section too. Let's grab these ones. And then we'll just alternate them along the pathway like this. Is that better? Yes it is. Okay. Hello from London. Just wanted to say that I found you 3 months ago and you quickly became my favourite City Skylines content creator. All the best, mate. Thank you, Nanito. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you for the kind words. Hope all is well down in London. Be careful that you don't run into Karina and Eggsy. I know they are there at the minute. Alright, that's fine. Why are you green cities? I don't... Because you're in a green cities district. Who knew? Who knew? Alright, I suppose we'll repeat this pattern this side as well then. What's kind of weird if we don't. Let's take out these guys. And then these pathways as well. Okay, and then we'll match up with the ones on the opposite side. Just leaving a tile in between. See, I always neglect the smaller zoning sizes. I tend to gravitate always towards 3x3s and above. But given a chance, there is some wonderful assets within the smaller pools that have been neglected, clearly. And this is the wrong fence. We're using forestry for this. Yes, we are. Okay. Something very therapeutic about running repeated spice in this game. Cleanses the soul. Should possibly put on some repeated spice classes. Can we just fill here? Yeah, we can. Again, don't need to zone, plot the growable stuff, but there we go. Yeah, this street looks especially nice now with the mountains in the background. Smaller assets are great for slums. They are, but no slums here. Not in this part of the city, anyway. Get some nice decoration along the street with the backs of the houses and some cemetery spice as well. With the stone wall. I wish we had this stone wall to place as like a fence. That's probably an asset on the workshop, of course, but... Okay. Happy with that. Very happy with that. See if we can bring in this expanded green belt to flow under the elevated bridge. Do we have enough room to clear? Yes, we do. Wonderful. Very nice indeed. And then let's start to box off this street. Let's come down here as well. Okay. Hey 2C, welcome to the stream, mate. Looking forward to our intersection marking tool class later. Oh, our wonderful subscriber 2C, who was also, again, the inspiration behind the cargo port in Palaven, is going to teach me how to use the intersection marking tool in the Discord later. So we can use it in 5B1C next rotation. It should be fun, because I've been told that it's up my alley for detailing. I think I've seen some people use it. I know Lee used it a ton on that interchange. Does seem pretty cool. Bring some tall trees in as well, perhaps the occasional invasive Palaven pine, just maybe here and there. Those mountains in the back look gorgeous. Eggsy, did you make those from scratch? I think he did. Because it looks very different from Frozen Shire. May have taken the base structure, but... Yeah. Eggsy, did you make these mountains from scratch, mate? Egg is the best. You're the best, Daniel. Thank you so much. Very kind of you to say. Jeff Avister with a $10 US super chat. I'm really enjoying Noveria and your work in 5B1C. It's compelled me to check the others builders' work. Has inspired me to start playing again. I'd forgotten how much I enjoy building. Thank you so much, Jeff. Appreciate the super chat, mate. And the kind words, of course. Yeah, I think that's sometimes all you need, isn't it? It's just a little gentle reminder that you do actually enjoy playing this game. I think we all get burnt out. Just finding those little nuggets of inspiration again. And that really kickstart a love. I get that a lot in Warhammer 2. Get burnt out because I don't play anything else. But that's fine. Yeah, we best stick with vanilla dirt path here. It's what we're using for the area. I think we'll just give it another little bush border again. Okay. Got some rocks at the back here as well. Yeah, all you guys really enjoyed this rotation of 5B1C. It's very popular compared to the last time out. Which is my first time that heavily modded, so I was expecting a little bit of negative feedback, but this round wasn't quite as bad. It was a little more well received, I think, this time, which is nice. Do you know why? It's because I went rural. I love building rurally. That's why. Okay. Just some cute overgrown spice around the back here as well. Okay, see if anyone actually picks this up as a way, because obviously they can cross over here to get down to this side of the road, but they don't have a way back up this side, so... That should satisfy some people. Decorated my nice main street here now as well. Hey Badge, welcome to the stream, mate. Okay. This is very cute. I think I'm happy with this street now. We do have this tile popped, and we are near seconds away from Grand City, which gives us third loan. It's not too important. I just hit my mic with my elbow. Apologies if that made an awful noise. And we also get solar power plant, baseball park, waste transfer, intercity bus terminal, and the bus metro hub. Okay, at least we get our waste processing stuff now because the city's still just about surviving on recycling centres at the minute. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. Maki Japan with a 1,000 Japanese yen super chat. Hi, Ed. Good morning, all to all from Tokyo. Good morning, Maki. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Good morning to you as well. Welcome to the stream. Okay. I want to work on this cycle network ready for what's going to happen next episode. Because we're going to be working on a little... Let's collapse this as well while we're here. We're going to be introducing intercity buses into Noveria on Tuesday. But I also want this to hook into the cycle network as well. So I want to start configuring it to be a little more efficient and flow up and alongside the highway. Why am I looking for cemeteries and schools? There we go. Okay, so let's grab our bike paths. Oh my word. Is anyone else getting those camera spasms a lot more recently? Seems to be happening all the time. Okay, so if we're going to have this running... See, I would rather have it a little bit lower, but it won't cross the roads at that point. Will it? It won't even cross the roads at that point either, apparently. Here it will. There we go. Yeah. So if we want to run parallel with the highway with the cycle lanes, it's going to have to sit like this. Once we get over the roads and come into like these sections over here, we can run it at the second step down, which I think we'll do. Let's clear out a little bit of this forest, so we've got the room to come through. So let's give ourselves a spice sample. So we can either run it at this height for the duration, or this one. Now this second choice is my preference. And then as we come over to cross the road, we will obviously need to elevate back up to the third step, which makes it a little bit roller coastery, but I'm hoping the distance it will cover, it won't be that noticeable. You can go under the roads, but I know you don't like not seeing them. That's true. We could tunnel them, Mike. We could tunnel them. Yeah, I think actually that probably would be better to tunnel them. If we were to come on this second elevation and then straight down into a tunnel, does this look weird? Yes, but that's because I've done it weird. Okay, yeah, let's tunnel them instead. Let's do that. Okay. Let's come onto the road guideline of the highway and then snap to the angle as well. And then let's check road length. We'll come down by 6 maybe. That's a little sharper than I would like. Okay, then we can tunnel under. That's actually nice highway decoration as well, having that little concrete tunnel right up next to the road like that. Farm area turned out very nice, Egg. Thanks, Jim. I'm assuming you mean this one, the Noveria farm, right? The hydroponics facility. It's cute, isn't it? I like this build. Okay. So we'll just run straight the way through here. And then we can come out this side as well, which again will decorate this side of the highway. You could also do one similar underneath and then cross them underneath as well, because I'm just thinking how are we going to get them back and forth, but yeah, we can just tunnel underneath as well. So let's do that as a little reminder. Okay. Egg, what mods do you use for cinematics for specific areas? This one. Cinematic camera extended. You place your pan points. Set the speed. I use this down here as well, the speed slider, to slow the speed of the game. And then we go like that. It moves dead slowly, and then I speed it up in Adobe Premiere. And it gives you more frames. Yeah, cinematic camera extended is the mod you want. Bring our speed back up as well. There we go. Okay, this is not the height we want to connect to. Cool. And then just sort of maintain this nice gentle curve all the way along. But would it be nicer to put some trees in between? We probably won't have the room now, will we? Yes, we do. Conifers will encroach on the bike lane. This is where you want to move it now, isn't it? Just to shift it all over. No, I don't think we'll have a repeated tree pattern alongside. I think we'll just have the natural forest on one side of it, so it separates the bike highway and the actual highway from the rest of the city. This power line isn't needed anymore. Get rid of that now. Just going to eyeball this curve. Okay. And then we'll snap back onto the road guideline where the highway straightens out here. And then draw that in. And then we'll keep that going. Okay. Evening everyone. Good evening Adam. Welcome to the stream, mate. Okay. So I guess we can remove this one entirely now and then bring the cycle highway back down on this side of the road. Let's do that. Just relocate it. And then we might do something with this little tiny ring as well, because I don't like this junction right here. This looks terrible. Those power lines used in the mining town building 5B1C would have looked lovely in Noveria. Yes, they would have done. Yeah. I actually got some nice compliments in the group chat because of those assets. Even City Planet was a big fan. He was like, I like those. So you can maybe expect them to see in Clearwater County, if anyone follows his modded series. He was a big fan of those power lines. Okay, let's take away a touch of this fence as well. And this should give us a really nice bit of highway decoration as well to come in with the cycle lanes this parallel with it. Oh, hello Grand City. Okay, wonderful. That's nice. That's another milestone down. We don't get a new tile, that one, do we? No, we don't. 36,000 is the next tile. How much room do we have to play with before that? Fair old amount, I think, actually. Got a ton of space over here. This will be all rural, though. We certainly won't get 24,000 people in that space. We'll see. I'll say a quick question to you guys as, obviously, my viewers. At this point in the game's life cycle, do you still prefer to see series like Noveria move through the milestones, or would you rather everything just be unlocked from the start? What's more enjoyable? Because it makes my life a hell of a lot easier if all 25 tiles are available from the beginning. Okay. So now I want to rework this road slightly. Where does it come down here? It would be easier if it fed through this one. I like that you don't focus on the milestones in your series about detailing. Yeah. Vote to make Egg's life easier. Love seeing the milestones as long as your build is interesting. Yes, read that one. I'm indifferent. Kind of like the milestones since I used them. Okay. Because I essentially like playing Cities Skylines in what would be like survival mode. In a creative mode, sorry, rather than what would be like a typical survival mode. I would really like this road to come up through the middle and connect here, but it involves ruining a lot of the detailing this side, which we can just move onto this one because we take this road out and then move the pathways over to this side instead. Unlocked, it's not much of a game in the beginning without the milestones, that's true. I think watching progress through the milestones, you'd have both to play with. Unlocked. Yeah, if I had another city. Okay. Came across your streams a few weeks ago and I've spent hours looking at your previous streams. Totally hooked. Thank you, Paul. Glad you're enjoying the streams, mate. Right, okay, we're going to rip this detailing out here. And then relocate it over to this one. So we'll now take this out. And then remove this as well. And then we'll feed this up through here. So it hooks into the ring this way. Okay, so let's remove the road down here, because it's all a little bit janky at the minute. It's not particularly well designed, that. We'll see what we can do to get it to fit a little easier. We should move the zonings through this space. What we're using just looks like regular vanilla dirt path. This makes our life easier as well. Could you play with all 25 tiles and still go through the milestones? Okay, Eggsy says if you use 81 tile mod, you can unlock the whole map and have the milestones. Okay. Maybe I'll do that then. Because as far as I'm aware, if you look at the milestones with 25 tiles, when we hit the last milestone, we get the last of the tiles to open up the entire map. So the way it makes my life more awkward is trying to squeeze in, like, what's the last milestone? It's 85,000 or something? 90,000. Is trying to squeeze in 90,000 people while still having the builds look good, bearing in mind looking how we use high density residential. Like this. It's a little more difficult. And it makes the builds a little more awkward. Okay, if that's a solution then, Eggsy, I might switch over to 81 tiles and just pop the whole map. Because it is an 81 tile map, isn't it? Yeah, it definitely is. Okay. Alright. I vote for 81 tiles. Yeah, okay, the 81 tile gang is here. Yeah, okay. We'll bang on a bit of 81 tiles then. Let's reinstate our forestry fence around the back of these residentials. Do it right now. You can add the 81 tile mod now and unlock it all. It won't affect your game. Okay, we need to restart the game though, wouldn't we? I think we would. I don't think I'm subscribed to 81 tiles. Actually, no, I must be because it's on 5 builders. Yeah, I will be subscribed to it. Okay, we'll do it in a second. Let's polish off our bush spices that run parallel here as well. I think you just fenced off someone's driveway. Oh, I didn't. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Yes, AD, you were right. I did fence off someone's driveway and then deleted his house. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I've done it here as well. Okay. Kind of annoying that his drive's on the side of the house, but whatever. And now they're homeless, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, I've done it again. There we go. We'll just leave them there instead. Good job as well, they just went home. Alright, cool. Save your game first, just in case you regret it. Yeah, okay, let's give it a little save. We'll have to restart the game, won't we, because we're introducing a new mod. Let's go for Noveria episode 11.5. Okay. And then we'll go to main menu. We'll activate it and then we'll jump out of the game and then come back in. So go content manager, mods. Is it just called 81 tiles? Yeah, it is. Do I need to turn off 25 tiles as well? Can't imagine. If you loaded the game with the mod, should I turn off 25 as well? 25 spaces? No, leave it on. Okay. So we can just load back in, right? We don't need to quit out. Is that correct? I thought this was a bad thing to do for those modded players. To see an exit giving me very conflicting information. No, and turn 25 tiles off. Okay. Exit says yes. Fully exit your game. Okay, 25 tiles off. Let's jump out of the game. It's Eggsy's map, but I'll trust Eggsy's word. I'll trust his word. And then we'll hop back into City Skylines here as well. If you guys want to see my AIDS Burger collection, there it is. Terrible games up at the top here. Okay. Let's jump back in. Always exit the desktop. Yeah, I thought you had to. I thought you always had to do it when you were playing with mods. Yeah, let me just double check they're active, because if I don't, it'll set my anxiety off. Yeah, 25 is off, 81 is active. Wonderful. Fantastic. Wonderful. There is no underground. From a note, just gave another. Yeah, the underground metro doesn't exist. What a preposterous idea. That message count? I know. It's loads. Inundated. Why is Don't Starve together with the horrible games? Didn't enjoy it, Jane. It didn't have a category to fall into, so it went into the AIDS Burger games. No Skyrim? Yes, it's under RPGs. I have Skyrim. Haven't played it much on the PC though. I really need to save my LUT settings for Noveria. Okay, so is it in the settings then? Unlock all tiles for free. Oh, it's doing something. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, we're already all the way out here. Okay, very nice indeed. Thank you so much, Eggsy and 2C. Appreciate that. Okay, wonderful. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, this opens up so many possibilities. There's literally so much more room for activities. Within Noveria now, we don't have those map boundaries, and we can still move through the milestones. Oh, wonderful. We can do so many different things so far away. Let's have a little discussion about what we're going to do over here. Let's have a little bit of a teaser, just deviating slightly away from our plans. I want to drop the resort thing out here from the Japanese content creator pack. This one. I kind of have this at the head of the lake. Like a little, very fancy mountain spa resort. Build, all focused up here. I think this will be nice. Long way from that though. Let's not get too excited about that. Hey Nick, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you? How are you doing, mate? Long time no speak. Hi mate, love your 5B1C build on Saturday. Internet went down here till Sunday morning. Oh, that sucks, Keith, but I'm glad you enjoyed it anyway, mate. Thank you so much. Alright, let's carry on working on this ring road, shall we? Let me turn my day-night cycle off as well. There we go. Come back to a little early morning spice in Noveria. We very rarely see the early morning. There we go. Okay, so we use curve here with no guideline, no grid. And if we curve by 5, this is the wrong road. There we go. No power, excuse me. You all okay? No water as well, okay? Everyone very briefly lost access to essential services there. This is a little bit dark, isn't it? Let's bump it up a bit. There we go. Let's immediately leave the Noverian early morning after saying that we don't really see it that much. Okay. So we'll try and make this a little more palatable. This little high-speed access road alongside the highway. Where did we hook it in? It's up to this. I'd rather actually bring it out from here, I think, now. Okay. Nice, that's better. And then where we want to add junctions, we'll probably, again, sink down into a tunnel, or maybe over these smaller roads into the suburbs, we can do a little bridge. We just come on to angle. Make sure angle's actually on, actually. Ugh, no, that looks crap. We're not doing that. Let's come down into tunnel again instead. Okay. And then I think we can decorate these up with probably the nature reserve fencing. Unsure. It's really weird the way that the fences stick to the snap node of bike paths. Super inconvenient when I'm trying to detail like that. Alright, whatever. Is there a sweet spot? Yes, there is. Very, very small one. There we go. There it is. Very nice. Alright, and then let's grab nice base layer of overgrowth here. And then a couple of complementary invasive palabin pines with a splash of Noverian forest to fill those spaces out. Nicholas Polinsky with a $19.99 US super chat. First super chat to you for this winter wonderland of a city. Keep being awesome. Hey, thank you so much, Nicholas. It's nice to see you back in the community again, mate. I hope you're doing well. Really appreciate the super chat, dude. Couple of rocks here as well, maybe. Hey, Karen, Mike, welcome to the stream, guys. Got two. We got 141 people here now. Thank you so much for showing up for the Sunday Live, everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful week. Okay, so already, I think this is looking a little neater now, isn't it? Let's see what we think about the cyclists passing by the highway. I think I'm okay with that. Alright. Oh my god, I've just realised 821 tiles makes it so much easier to integrate trains into everything now as well. Because we had a really awkward, harsh map boundary here. Waiting to pop this tile to access this train line. Oh, I'm so excited. The possibilities for next episode now. Wonderful. Alright, I'm getting distracted. Let's actually carry on with our initial detailing session of instating this cycle highway alongside everyone. Okay, so next episode we're going to build a highway exit point here. So we'll clear out the forest ready for that. Let's also continue to bring in our suburbs here as well. And it would be nice to have it aligned with the road guideline of the bike pathway, if possible. Let's go on to road length as well. Start introducing some curves into these grids. Does that look crap? Not sure. Bet you can't wait to start a full modded series. A little bit indifferent, Eggsy. A little bit indifferent. I just get so much enjoyment out of the vanilla game. And I'm also not experienced with mods. So, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, I think. But I'm very much looking forward to starting a city inspired by the American Southwest, though. That'll be fun. We'll be taking an absolute ton of Google Maps inspiration from places like Albuquerque and stuff for the builds in that city. Which will be really good. Looking forward to that. Okay, so add another bike connection into here, into this suburb. Let's get some zoned residentials in as well. Again, we'll come back to specifically zoning. Let's get some 2x2s in here. I'll just stick to a whole bunch. What's the noise pollution from the highway like over this point? You could probably do with a tree line here just to protect them a little bit. Let's bring on a touch of bush if it will actually have the strength to place them. There we go. Okay. Cool. Southwestern US cities are a vibe. They really are. They really are. Okay. Lots of people picking this up now, actually. What's the clip button? I think it's like a Twitch clip. Like if you want to capture a moment in the stream of something funny, then you can do that on YouTube now, I think. Yeah, loads of people picking this up already, which is nice. Not complaining, obviously. Very nice indeed. And in terms of what we want to do for crossing over, you guys are running out of resources, aren't you? Why? You're all over fertile land. That's because you want crops. Are we not producing enough here? Probably with the warehouse, perhaps. All these guys are producing. Cattle shed, alright. Let's see if we can drop in a storage building for the farm here. Let's give them a large grain silo next door. Store up some resources for them. Okay, so we've still got a little bit of industrial demand. I did want to maybe introduce a repeatable tree pattern alongside last episode's office park as well. Hey Rich, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you? How was the walk? Love the new episode, keep up the good work. Thank you, Delroy. Appreciate your kind words, buddy. So I think this is a fairly high-end office park. I want to adjust the green belt here into something a little more scripted. Repeated tree patterns and very rigid pathways coming out of the key. Which there was people using it in the cinematics, but doesn't seem to be that many people here at the moment. Which is fine, because they'll be taking the monorail and the trams anyway. Okay. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Yeah, now they're using it. Where are you going? Albatross Publishing. Oh no, he's going home. Okay, where does he live? Oh, he lives over here. He's walking a fair distance. Let's get a little first-person tour as he clips as he clipped through the highway. I've got to sort this out. I can't leave this like it is. That's bad. That's very bad. Yeah, I'll have to raise the highway up there. Coming under the American Trust Bridge, which looks great now. I love these bridges so much. What DLC gives you trams? Snowfall, Jeff. You want Snowfall for trams? Very much enjoying these first-person tours. Starting to see these little higher peaks of buildings appear now as well with those expanses last episode. Is he going to take public transport? Was that man wearing a yellow morph suit? Oh no, he just he just looked like he was when we went past him. Okay, not bad. Alright, let's have a look at some of these pathways. Start taking first person tours around the city. Okay. That's super annoying. We're gonna have to break the monorail line there. Okay. Very nice. I hope the mountain gives you an opportunity to build a hydroelectric dam, or did I see one where the tiles were already unlocked? Yeah, Eggsy built a hydroelectric dam with the map. There's already one over here. Yeah, great little build. Yeah, Eggsy already put one in. We can break it for lols at the end of the stream if you want. See what happens. See what happens with that. Okay. Is that straight? That doesn't look straight at all. Oh, it's because the pathway is not straight, that's why. Then off the grid. Wonderful. Is your next series going to be heavily modded or very vanilla? Heavily modded. I will be taking inspiration from the American Southwest for the city after Noveria. Yes, finally a live stream. Welcome, Tanti, if I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I am. Okay. Off the grid around here. We want to be careful not to come too close to the key as well, because if we come too close, it's like it's reading the ground. It pushes the land back through the key, and you can't terraform it away. So So make sure you come just a little bit, not as close as you normally would. Alright, and then maybe one more here as well. See how it does it? You just want to come a little further away. By heavily modded, do you mean hundreds of custom assets or move it? Probably a bit of both. So all kind of your traditional, like modded mods. So move it, all the anarchy stuff. Intersection marking tool. If I can get to grips with it tonight with Mike. What else? Probably some custom assets as well. Yeah, we probably will do some custom assets. But yeah, we're a long way from that yet, guys. Palavan took a year. Almost 25 tiles. We're a long way from that city. But it's something to look forward to, I think, isn't it? Yeah, this is a lot more refined. When is this happening time frame? I'll probably say give it a year, Keith. It probably won't start until next summer. Yeah, fair while away yet. Yeah, this is nice. What I'm looking for. Although it is a little bit naked now, isn't it? It's a little bit naked. How about if we brought the repeated conifer pattern this way to mimic alongside the monorail? Okay. No. That's not what I want at all. Don't like that. I think maybe we want more zoning. Let's redraw some of the road network and accommodate for some waterfront offices. Let's snap to the road guideline of the key. Okay, and then we'll bring road through this way. Off this monorail line. What is happening there? You okay? There we go. Why is it doing that? It was awful. Okay, let's redraw this in. That gives us some more zoning squares here as well. So we'll save 3. Yeah, right there. That'll be fine. Wonderful. Needs a little food court along there somewhere, or park assets. Yeah, definitely. Get some food court assets in here. Let's get some zonings in. Let's go for some chunkier offices. Okay. Are you going to use intersection marking tool node control in your city? Not in Noveria. In the modded one next year we will. Okay, that gives us... I think I might just use plot the globals here to get the assets in that I want for the offices. Let's see what big chungus 4x4s we've got in. That's too big. These are nice. I like these ones. That's a fair old size as well, isn't it? If you hold down control with the plot line tool, then you can move it about easier. Also change the spacing by dragging the second item. Okay, thanks for the tip, 83 cats. It's good username, by the way. About 83 cats. Is that too big? Is that too big for what we want? Unsure. It is kind of big, but I don't hate it. It's a continual crawling height up here, isn't it? I don't know. What else is there? None of the European stuff over here. What about the view from the other side of the river? It doesn't stand out. It's no higher than the Green City residentials. Too big, kind of big, huge shadow in the park. You guys are crushing my hopes and dreams here. I like it. I think it's alright. Was it like at night time? Totally dark. Of course it does. Does it not have any nighttime lights? It is a bit big, isn't it? Yeah, it is a bit big. Alright, we'll go with something smaller. We could just go for one of the Baltimore style buildings again. Do like these. Maybe one of these instead. Or why limit ourselves to 4x4? Let's see what else there is. Again, I'm just going to zone it up for the off-center disorder. There we go. Around the back as well. Okay. That's actually an office asset we very rarely see. It's a level 3 one. Does this run flush? Oh my word, it does as well. You could create some real nice looking downtown super blocks with this. Let's see what it looks like in a 4x4 pattern. Not out here, we'll just test it. That's the wrong shape. Definitely expect to see these assets in Noveria's downtown as we create that crawl up to the skyline. Yeah, there's a little bit of a seam on this axis, but from the front, it just looks like one super office building, especially from the side as well. Rather old Soviet looks. Yeah, it does. It does have a little bit of a Soviet vibe about it, doesn't it? Especially in the snow. Okay, little spice discovery there, everyone. It's always a nice treat when that happens, isn't it? Okay, how are we feeling here now? Not bad, I don't think. I think we'll maybe continue this road, though. And then allow some more zonings to develop up this side. Okay. Possibly through here as well. Let's just get a nice big patch of zoning in there. Okay. Oh, have we got enough room to squeeze through a vanilla pathway here? Or is this going to be too tight to get onto the key? It's fine. Yeah, space already occupied. That's alright though. That gap almost looks like a thin set of windows or a stairwell. Yeah, it does. It does. Maybe 2x2. Be a little too chunky, but try 3x1 maybe. Yeah, 3x1 be good. Lights at night. Yeah, we didn't test the lights, did we? Let's head back. We'll definitely do a video on the channel at some point about all the assets that work in a repeated pattern like this. I think that'll just be really handy to have to hand. When you're trying to develop a skyline. So when only one of them lights up, you can really tell it's 3 separate assets. But from down on the street view, it just looks like one solid. It basically looks like a unique building when you do this with higher level office assets and residentials as well. Prime example being the super blocks that we did in Palaven, inspired by Barcelona. Okay. You even, like, you know, place these outside of a park. Get some Central Park vibes here with some larger skyscrapers coming out. Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. Like that one. Let's remember 4x4 office assets, everyone. Let's see what we're getting in here as well. Can I plop one in here? I feel like that's a nice drive-by. That's very England. Kind of a tower block right next to a motorway like that. Very Glasgow. If Rich is here. Yeah, he is. Surrounded by skyscrapers. My man, you're speaking my language. There we go. Yeah, very kind of Central Park vibes with that one, isn't it? See, that's an appropriate placement because that continues the crawling height up here. I like that by the motorway, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to leave that one there. I will find an excuse to use that 4x4 office asset somewhere during today's stream. And that's going to be it. Alright. Let's bring in that conifer pattern as well. 100% very Glasgow from there. Okay. Yeah, this has a few Glaswegian vibes about it, doesn't it? Definitely. Adds to the view from this side of the town centre now as well. Yeah, very nice. I like that. That's good. Okay. Oh, we can sort this rail junction out now that the 821 tiles has popped. Let's do this. Let's come back from the second guideline, actually. Okay, nice smooth rail junction here. Possibly decorate it out with some larger rock assets if we can. Try and squeeze these into a couple of places, almost like morph them into each other. Okay. Don't forget the highway click with the key. I'll need to move it for that, Mike. I'll have to do that off camera. You can see how close the highways are together on this version of Frosianshire. Exes use move it. You can't get them this flush on vanilla. He needs to move. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's just he's just said. Yeah. We're using offense, I think, to decorate the rail line over here. No, we're not. Did I not put offense in this during the detailing time lapse? I'm fairly sure I did. Don't know why that's not there anymore, but okay, we'll run it again. Again, continuing to eat relentlessly into the node count for Noveria with almost obnoxious detailing like this. Okay. Oh, it's bloody forestry fence. I've not even chosen the offense. There we go. That's what we want. Very nice. How do we feel about this upside the residentials as well? I think I'm fairly happy with that. We've got 169 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Not you real okay. Love the vanilla very few mods vibe. Me too, Delroy. Me too. I do appreciate the vanilla game. It needs these quality of life mods. Like rather than having to do this, which just, you know, is annoying. Just having the ability to do that. It's yeah, it's needed. But I do get a lot of enjoyment out of the vanilla game. I do with every game I've played, to be fair. Even with games like Skyrim and Total War, I've never really delved into the Steam Workshop extensively. I just like the game, the way the developers intended it, to an extent, you know, like not having a forest brush on PC is just a bit of a piss take. Like, that should be in the engine. Which is where the Steam Workshop comes in handy for me anyway. Let's decorate our rail junction up here as well. Okay. Perhaps some smaller, tragic, delicate bush spice around the outskirts of this little rocky outcrop as well. Alright, that should work nicely now. Just open that up a little bit so the trains have got a little more room to breathe. Consider empty as a quality of life mod. Empty cemeteries and landfills automatically. Yeah, to be fair, I don't even think that should be a mechanic, like a gameplay mechanic, the cemeteries and the landfill sites. You know, we're playing as the mayor. The mayor doesn't do that. Like in any city in the world, the mayor does never go and empty cemeteries and landfill sites by himself. It's just another little obnoxious mechanic, I think. I hope they get rid of that for Series 2. I don't really enjoy it. Again, we want to make sure that we continue our repeated conifer pattern in front of the high density residentials here now. Mayor just goes along and bulldozes a graveyard. Exactly, Rich. When was the last time you saw that? It just doesn't happen. Maybe a plaza out here behind the monorail station. Or maybe not, because the keys... I really don't like these placements over here. Can we do it this side instead? Yes, but it'll be very off-center. Let's not do that then. Let's maybe go with... What about the chessboard? No, it's too big. Okay. Cafe and restroom spice, perhaps? With a little bit of a rock garden. Cannot build on water. Are you sure about that? There we go. Just so we break the relentless tree pattern here. With a little bit of a back-end cafe and restroom. Some rocks in here as well. Okay. Very nice. What's the best way to go from vanilla game to modded game and back? How do you do it? I've seen a lot of people say that they have like separate Steam profiles and different Windows logins for this to move back between modded and unmodded saves. All I do is go into Content Manager, go to Save Games, hit Enable All on the little option on the save game, and restart the game and then load in, and there's never any problems. It's what I do for 5B1C. I just hit Enable All and then I'm in. So I don't know if other people are having issues with that, but for me, just Enable All is fine. It's never given me an issue. So just do that one. But yeah, I know I was talking to City Planner about loading into the 5B1C save, and he was like, oh yeah, he's got all these different settings and Windows logins to get into the save. It's like, just hit enable all. It's fine. Like, it does it. It works. Okay, yeah. These additions of waterfront buildings into the... Oh, sorry, about 83 cats, I forgot, didn't I? I forgot. What is it? Is it control? Let me see what you're talking about here. So if I hold control... Is that whilst it's doing this? So what control makes it green? And alt makes it purple. Okay. Remind me what that does again, please. 63 cats, if you wouldn't mind. Oh, control, then click. What does this do? I have a friend in a small town of a few hundred people. He's a town council member. He's been appointed to make sure the local cemetery is taken care of. Well, there you go. What do I know? There you go. There you go. What do I know? Consider building an NPC named Egg in a P&P campaign. What's a P&P? Do you mean D&D? I have no idea what P&P is. He officially deals in spices, but also trades stolen goods because he's a fence. Yes, CMP. That's funny. That's funny. I like that one. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, everyone. How long been live? An hour and 22. Alright. I don't think... We're kind of running out of detail in jobs here, I think. Pen and paper? Oh, okay. Pen and paper Dungeon Dragons. Okay, right. That's fine. Same thing, right? Yeah, we're running out of detail in jobs here. The next build is going to be an intercity bus transport hub here. Possibly with trains, which we might have a little discussion about some asset placement before we call it a day here today. Let's draw in a little placement road for ourselves, shall we? Hi Egg, just dropping by between my studies. Great job on 5B1C. Thank you, Oleg. Appreciate the support, mate. I hope the studies are going well. Glad you enjoyed 5 builders. So I'm thinking intercity bus station. Okay. Intercity bus station. Complete with the dual island platform next door, which we will relocate this to sit. And then, with a road network surrounding this. These little dual platforms are so awkward with the way they choose to sit. Anyway, just ignore that for right now. We'll have to give it a tile of space all the way around. Let's come off the road guideline though. There we go. Bring this behind. And we'll also have a ring road connection into this transport hub as well. And then possibly partner this with some internal train line stuff. Maybe this one. And the dual island platform station blends really nicely. We kind of get a spice sample of this this little combination of assets here. Dual platform and the intercity bus station. See how like the concrete texture really melds in with each other? Yeah, like that. And then of course, be nice to use this asset for the first time in the city. So yeah. And then of course complement this with some high density commercial as well perhaps. Possibly a unique plaza if we want to discuss that, because we've not We only used one unique building in the city so far, and we're on episode like 12. So maybe a little lazarette spice outside here as well. But that's the general idea that we're going for here. And then feed this off into our rural vibes, integrate it with a highway interchange, and carry on feeding the arterials down and out into the Lush Valley, which will hold a lot of our rural type builds over here, looking way off into that skyline in the distance, which should make for some fantastic cinematics, I'm sure. But of course, we are absolutely millions of episodes away from any of that skyline yet. Slowly but surely. Okay, let's go and say goodbye. The detailing sessions will be fairly shorter until we probably hit the downtown. I know we usually stream for 2 hours, but there's just not that much that needs doing at this point in the city. Let's go and say goodbye over by our new highway office thing here. I think we're all a fan of this, right? Okay, over here. And that should be okay. Fantastic. Okay guys, so I'm going to call the stream there. I've been live for a little under an hour and a half. Well, thank you all so much for turning up. If you have enjoyed the stream tonight, a like below is always appreciated, and it really helps out the channel. Also commenting and sharing if you want to help feed the algorithm god. Please do drop a comment on the stream once it uploads. I'm not sure if you can comment while it's live. I don't think you can. I think you have to wait till the video uploads. And of course, don't forget our instant gaming giveaway is pinned at the top of the live chat. So if you haven't entered this month, it is a chance to win any free game you want. All you need is an account and you get entered into the prize draw. Super easy to do. So go ahead and do that if you haven't already. As always, Noveria will be out on Tuesday. I think I might stream Mass Effect again tomorrow. But either way, I'll let you know in the Discord and the community tab, as always. But I'll see you on Tuesday for Noveria, definitely. But thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for modding. Lance, Jane, Mags. I appreciate you guys. DM was here earlier as well. And of course, the regulars, Few Candy, Aris, Eggsy, Karina, Delroy, Lauren, about 63 cats, Felipe, Keith, everyone that always turns up. Mike as well, of course. Appreciate the support, guys. And I'll speak to you in the week. Enjoy the rest of your evening.